I want to tell you a story that talks about how things really can work if they work right, but what it takes to make the kind of changes we want to see. And some of you may be familiar with the story, and some of you may not. There was a college student who went to college in Plymouth State College named Anne Marie Morse, who went in for a routine physical. She was a student being covered as a dependent under her parents' insurance policy, as many students are. And because she was a full-time student, she had insurance. Routine physical, they discovered that she had terminal cancer. And her doctor said, you need to leave school in order to get treatment. But she couldn't afford to, because if she left school, she'd lose her insurance. She'd no longer be covered. So just when she needed the insurance most to get treatment for this terrible disease, she wouldn't have the insurance. She stayed in school, she got the treatment, she graduated with honors, and she died. And her mom was a teacher, never been involved in politics. Teacher, a mom, had never done anything in politics. And when she went to inquire about how could this be allowed to happen, somebody said, if you don't like it, go change the law. Well, she took it upon herself to do exactly that. First, she stormed Concord. I mean, she became a one-person lobbying army. Talked to all the state reps, the state senators, the governor, and got a law called Michelle's Law passed in Concord at the state level to make sure that students could take a one-year leave of absence without losing their insurance if they were seriously ill. And then she went to work in Washington. And she is a force of nature. And she, we started working with her day one, because I'd met her when I was campaigning on the trail in 2006. I said, if I get to Washington, I will help you. And we started on day one, literally, with my team, working with her. House of Representatives, we got a bipartisan sponsor. We eventually got 150 co-sponsors. And it passed the House on a unanimous vote. And then she had been working on the Senate, and we'd been working with her on the Senate, passed the Senate quickly thereafter, and about a week ago the President signed it into law as a standalone bill, which is pretty extraordinary. This wasn't attached to anything, it wasn't added into anything else, it was a standalone bill called Michelle's Law that changes the law of the land. And to me it's an extraordinary story, not because of what we did, but because of what Anne Marie did, in terms of the impact that one person has in making a difference, taking a tragedy and helping who knows how many untold numbers of people